Give the office something to talk about. You can go to lunch, come back looking years younger without incisions, bandages, or even surgery. Facial plastic surgeon Dr. Samuel Lamb of Lamb Facial Plastics is working to revolutionize the no-incision approach to natural facial enhancement. He's also taking part in this weekend's Cosmetic Enhancement Expo at the Dallas Market Hall. So we say welcome to our friend Sam. How are you?
Good morning, Amy. How are you doing?
Good morning. And you have a guest with you we'll
Absolutely.
get to in a minute, but this seems too good to be true. You can have this youthful look without incisions, bandages, downtime.
You can have your cake and eat it too.
Oh my gosh.
Basically, here's the thing. If you look at a lot of plastic surgery out there, people look way overpulled. Like this, right? You've seen that around town?
Yes, I have.
We don't understand what youth is. And what I would say is that for people, even in their 30s and beyond, 40s, 50s, 60s and beyond, we have to understand what makes a face look older. It's really a deflation of the upper face, and we gain a little bit down here too. So it's rebalancing. If we can call up the first image, Fred, we're going to talk about a lady that's only 38 years old. And if you want to take a look at this photo, you can see that she's really hollowed, and if you can believe it, the before photo is actually an after done by another person with just injecting PERLANE RESTYLANE. This is shot a week out. As you can see, filling lines is really useless. What I do is I fill volume and I create a very youthful look, and she was a week before her reunion and she just had a marvelous reception there. So I think it's an incredible thing for even someone in their 30s.
That's so great. Okay, so even someone who's younger who just wants to start the process of,
Sure.
but nothing too invasive, just minimal little procedures. How about if someone wants something more permanent?
You know, what I do is I sort of see this as a spectrum. What's the great thing is that we can actually do this with a procedure called facial fat grafting, entirely incisionless, no bandages, no sutures. There's a little downtime. It's about a week, a little over a week.
Okay.
But if you look here at Vicky, who's 56, she's already had a brow lift. She's already had an eyelid surgery. She's already had a facelift, and it didn't deliver what she was expecting. But without any kind of incisions whatsoever, I really made her look 15 to 20 years younger and completely natural and rested. That's what's so great about this.
I've seen that fat grafting that you've done. It is really special. It really is. It's amazing what you can do to the face.
And the way that I do, it's really all about artistry, and that's what's so different from other people's fat grafting.
And it lasts?
Mine really lasts, and what's great about it, it's permanent. And the thing to think about permanence is that it will continue to get better over time, but also after a couple years, 3 years, 4 years, you'll lose a little bit. But the nice thing about that's just aging. But the wonderful thing about it, what if I told you in 5 years from now, instead of having to go back and do another big brow lift, which you didn't need to begin with, no incisions, just a minor touch-up and a few days off at that point, that's pretty exciting to me, and I think it's pretty exciting for my patients.
I would say too. So you actually, are you lifting anything? Are we seeing this? Is this lifting?
That's lifting, and this is done through a 2-inch incision under the chin without having to do a full facelift, and that's a true mini lift. Would you agree?
I would say.
And I would tell you the key is not to lift the brows or the cheeks. It looks terrible. The only thing I really lift now is the neck. That's something you can't just put fat in. I think no one would want that.
Nobody would want that. That would not be a good option.
Not at all.
Okay, well, you did bring a guest with you. This is Cheryl.
Yes.
What were her concerns when she came to you?
Why doesn't Cheryl tell us?
Looking tired.
Okay.
Really looking tired and tired of looking tired. So didn't know really what to do, was a little nervous. And when Dr. Lamb was explaining to me the contouring and how that makes you look younger, it's hard to comprehend that until you have it done, but it's absolutely amazing.
Are you so thrilled with the results? I would say you don't look tired anymore.
I am very thrilled, and you know what? It was painless. It was totally painless. Not one time I didn't feel one needle. I didn't feel anything, and it was 30 minutes in and out. It was incredible. Amazing. And my husband, right before my 30-year reunion, I come home and I had my makeup all done and we're getting ready to leave for my reunion. He looked at me and said, "You look like a movie star."
Oh,
what a compliment.
I can make you look like a movie star.
That's a huge compliment. Do we have a before picture of Cheryl? So
yeah, let's go and pull it up
getting
here.
out of prison picture.
She's so nice to actually show this. Here, Amy, just one thing. You can see I actually didn't fill the lines. I filled her volume, and that's really what creates a beautiful result. So people that have PERLANE and RESTYLANE that didn't get the results they're looking for is simply because they put it in the wrong places. And really, my technique, it really is painless, which is hard to believe.
Look at that. You must be just thrilled with those pictures. And so were you a little apprehensive before you went in? Had you ever had cosmetic procedures before?
No, I was very apprehensive. I just didn't know what to expect.
Sure.
And you know, his whole staff is incredible. They make you feel so comfortable and so calm, and the whole time he's asking you, does it hurt? Are you okay? there was just nothing. And I'm a big believer about feeling good inside. And so I thought, well, okay, I feel good inside, so why not look good on the outside?
Yeah, and I'm sure that you're the best testimonial for Dr. Lamb, because when all of your friends and family say you look like a movie star and how great you look when you go to your reunion, everyone's going to know your secret. You're going to have to tell them what your secret is. Okay, you also have someone else that was a great testimonial.
Drew couldn't make it today, this morning, but I have her before and afters. We can go pull that up for us, Fred, here. If you take a look at her before and after, she's in her 40s, and you can see that she looks, it's coming up very soon here, very tired. There's a drawn look to her. Oh, we don't have that.
We don't have this still, but we can talk.
All right, Larry, sorry about that.
Okay, but so what was her, she had, was it Restylane as well?
No, this actually is fat grafting. I was going to show you sort of a contrast between the office-based procedure and the one that requires a little sedation, but it's
well,
fine.
here's the good news. You're going to be at the Cosmetic Expo this weekend, so people can actually meet you and hear more about these great technologies like we've discussed with Cheryl. Thank you so much for being here, Dr. Sam Lamb. And if you